Hey, Jim Blexford here. Little dusty. More the look at that. Whew. I haven't been doing much, have I? I made this. That's all black walnut that's all over me. Made this nice little dish with a little bit of a live edge on both sides. Nice black walnut dish. Yeah. But the other thing that I've got going is I'm mixing up epoxy for Corey's daughter's mushroom. I already did the one the other day and I posted that one up on Instagram. Now I'm going to do the second one. This one I'm not going to use burlwood. I'm doing an experiment with it, and I'm going to use some ironwood. It's very dense stuff. It's probably going to do a number on my tools, but I've been wanting to do this, and what's the worst that could happen? I could do it and it's a total flop, and I do another one for her. So I've got some time, so let me show you what I've got going. Okay, so here I'm mixing up some white, blue, and purple. They requested blue and purple, but I wanted to add the white because it has a lot of glitter in it, and I was worried about the purple being too dark. So I thought I'd add some white to offset it, hopefully lighten up the mushroom in the end. Now I'm putting it in the pressure pot. Now I'm going to set this thing at about 30 to 40 psi, and then I'm going to take it outside because it's really cold here in Idaho. And the reason I put it outside was because to prevent thermal cracking. When the epoxy cures, it gets really hot. It'll crack if it gets too hot. So I put it outside where it's down in the 30s at night, and it really worked well for this one. All right, so here I'm just truing it up, got it mounted, starting with that initial curve of the stem here. And now I flipped it around. I've got the stem pretty much done, and I'm working on the cap. Now I'm removing that mounting block with the parting tool and the saw here in a second. That way I can work on the cap. I'm still got the tailstock on there just for stability. But I'm rounding the top of that cap off. And then I move to the underside of the cap here in just a second. Once I get that pretty much rounded, I think I was pretty pleased with that. Now I'm doing the underside of the cap so that it looks like a nice mushroom. And then I'm just going to get the rest of that mounting block off there. And pretty pleased with that. And I move on to sanding here. First I get a good look at what it's going to look like when you clean off the dust and put that alcohol in there. It really shows what the end product is going to look like. So here I'm just sanding it. I sand it to about 5,000, and I go up to 400 dry, and then I do 400 through 5,000 wet. So I wet sand it as well, but I don't show the wet sanding here. I just show the dry sanding. And there's the final product, pretty much. I do need to go over to the belt sander and sand off the tenon after this, and there she is. It turned out pretty nice. It's a little dark, but it's got that blue and purple that they asked for, and then it looks kind of cosmic with that white, with the glitter. Kind of makes it look starry. I think it looks pretty good. That ironwood is definitely dark. I like the blonde sapwood in there. There's one part that's going to come around here. It looks really cool. It's like fire going up the side of the dark right here. on the stem there. Looks kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.